invitational meets, if you haven't been with us in the past, you'll find in heats like this, the athletes with the best times coming into the meet are given the center of the track rather than being the bookends on the outside lanes. You can feel your competitors better. It psychologically, according to the athletes, is the favored positions to run a 100 or a 200-meter race from. Reaction times for all of these sprinters that you'll see tonight is pretty amazing. Between 11 and 17 100ths of a second, they can come out of the blocks after they hear the starter's gun. Ito, in his first 100-meter heat to advance to the final, easily does so. The time, 10 and 18 100ths of a second. Drumming that point into your head. And there is the margin of victory. It was 100th of a second over Brian Lewis. And these men will advance, and certainly are men with the best all-time performance by Ito of 10 seconds flat. He should be a major factor tonight, as is Lewis, who almost won the U.S. National Championships 3 weeks ago in the United States. Heat number 2 from Trinidad, and a world champion himself at 200 meters. He trains with Maurice Green, the new 100-meter world record holder. That was Otto Boldon you looked at. Kareem Street Thompson, who was born in the Caribbean, is now an American citizen, will also be running. And this, again, is a loaded field as we go across. Tim Harden, a top finisher for the United States and a former national indoor champion in America. On the outside, Michael Green from Jamaica, an amazing country of 2 million people that produces great track and field athletes in large numbers. There you see the lane assignments. Boldon in 2, Thompson in 3 should be considered the favorites for this race. There was a negative 0.9 meters per second, translation to about 2 miles per hour slight headwind that Koji Ito ran into along with Brian Lewis in the first heat. The flags are virtually still for this race. Keep an eye on lanes 2 and 3. Boldon out well. Jason Gardner out well. Street Thompson is failing here, and it is actually, it might even be Gardner here, an outstanding time, 10.02 seconds. You get down around 10 seconds flat for 100 meters, you're in Hall of 2 100ths of a second. Excellent times for just running a heat. The wind was actually a minus 0.3 meters per second, and so it was a little bit less than 1. Many of the fastest men in the world. Are you looking at Eric Kensah from Ghana? He will be in lane 1. Darren Campbell from Great Britain will have lane 2. And in lane 3, the man who ran so well from Great Britain, that's Jason Gardner. And there is the world record holder, Maurice Green. This is one of the fastest tracks in the world. That's his training mate next to him, Otto Boldon, ranked #1 in the world at 200 meters. Next to them, 4-time Olympic silver medalist at 100 and 200 meters, Frank Fredericks. And Brian Lewis, the American here from Norfolk State, coached by Steve Riddick. And the Asian record holder with 10 seconds flat is Koji Ito. Excellent deep field here. This is the track where the world record was set years ago in the early 1990s by American training mate of Carl Lewis, no less, Leroy Burrell. A hard rubberized surface, no wind, good conditions for a very fast time. That's Fredericks raising his hand. Everybody will come up. Didn't like something. Very respected man on the track circuit is Frank Fredericks. Came out of the country of Namibia and got a graduate degree and a master's in business administration from Brigham Young University, where he went to college and on for a graduate degree. Keeps his hand in business and has been invited back by the company he worked for before he went to college to join them. Of course, with his MBA, he's a valued commodity working in new businesses in Africa. There's Otto Boldon, one of the great all-time starters in track and field history. watch this race carefully. The man next to him, Maurice Green, tends to have better top-end speed than anybody else in the world right now at 30 to 65 meters. He tends to gain on everybody. He's not the fastest coming out of the blocks. See if Boldon can get the lead and hold it. Fredericks can, as his top-end speed rivals Green, and he tends to be strong over the second half of a 100-meter race. Let's see what happens. Green last up in the blocks. It is Green and Boldon out well. They're all even. Fredericks slightly behind. It's Boldon. It's Green. It's Boldon holding on. Can Green get him? It is Otto Boldon defeating the world record holder, Maurice Green. The time, 9 and 86/100ths of a second. Outstanding performance. Only Maurice Green has run faster. Green is really a wonderful human being, a very giving individual. I'm sure he's disappointed he didn't win, but he's thrilled for his teammate, Otto Boldon.
Thanks for putting up all them 10-10s.
And there you see them shaking hands with meet officials. And it is Boldon that got out well, and amazingly, Maurice Green in black in the center of the track could not gain on him. Usually, Green can gain on everybody, but it is Otto Boldon holding on for a victory he will long remember. Usually, he is a few inches behind his training mate, the world record holder at this distance, Maurice Green, and they're both in the center of the track. The number 2 ranked 200-meter runner and the number 3 ranked 100-meter runner was Frank Fredericks last year, and they put him about a step and a half behind. Great night of sprinting here. The second fastest time in the world and the 4th time he has run 9.86 seconds, Otto Boldon.